All right, day 2 is done. Day 2 of my shooting as an extra is done. I'm a little tired right now. It was a long day. As extras, we probably did like 10 to 15 takes of I can't tell you the scene, but we were just basically background. You've seen it before, watch The Chosen, watch some of the earlier episodes and kind of watch what the extras, the background do. And that's kind of what I was doing today. So it's pretty surreal to be there. There's a lot more actors. The crew did an amazing job and cast did amazing. And yeah, I got to see a little bit more close up on kind of more of an emotional scene. You can't look around too much. You can't see, where the cameras are and the sound. I wish I could just watch the whole time. But as background, you have to focus kind of what you're doing. So I only could listen. And then when the takes were done, then I could watch them kind of reset. So it was kind of cool. And I learned a lot. There's just little things on a set that you learn. For me, at least, trying to make more films and tell great stories that help people, convict people. There is a weird, I thought this was a park. And I'm going down into this, I'm gonna turn around. I'm not going that way. Yeah, some of the things that I learned on set, here's a little guy that I learned. When they're blocking out a scene, which means like the director is telling the actors like, all right, I need you to go here. I need to walk from point A to point B. And something that was really just easy and simple that I didn't think about, they just have these little weighted packets of sand, and it's kind of like a T. I actually thought they were crosses, but it's just this little T sandbag with different colors. And so they kind of know, here's your red sandbag, here's your blue one, here's your green one. If they know where to start, you can kind of show them without having to tell them too much, which just saves time. Because a lot of times when I'm blocking out a scene for one of my films, I noticed that a lot of times I was trying to communicate where to go. Instead of telling them, now I'm going to show them where I want to be. I'm going to show them by doing it, and then they can rehearse. Another thing too that I learned, which is just fantastic, is rehearsal. I never really did much rehearsal on my previous films. I kind of just was like, all right, here's a scene, and here we go. I'm rolling and action. That's kind of all the extent it was. But I'm seeing the process of what The Chosen is doing. And there's obviously a lot of other studios that do this, obviously. But, this is my first experience being on a bigger set, and so I'm learning a lot. They're not just calling rolling and then action. They're saying pictures up, which means, the camera is on, the camera is looking. It's kind of seeing the view. And then they yell rolling, so the cameras are rolling. And then they yell background. So that's my cue. That's when I start to move. And then they say action, and then the actors start to do their thing. So sometimes they'll say, they'll yell pause, and everyone has to stop. And so they might shift the camera. If it's handheld, they might shift the camera, or a plane is going by, or a car is going by right now, which literally is going by. But they'll yell pause, which will freeze everyone on set. And then they'll yell cut whenever they need to. And then after that, they'll say reset. If they think they need another shot, they'll yell reset. Everyone goes back to their starting positions. So it's very organized. And then sometimes, so for a scene, if they yell after reset or cut, they say camera's moving. That means now they're in the same scene, but they're moving the camera to a different spot. Which I like that. I like all those call outs. I think it organizes things. I think it communicates and keeps everyone on the same page. So there's just little things that I could watch a YouTube video on. It's way different. It's way different being there. And so, I'm super grateful. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow, which is my last day. And I wish I could be there more. You know, I kept telling some of the crew, I'm like, guys, you need help? If you need help, I'll literally help you. Like, I don't care. Like, I'll take off the costume. I don't care if I'm on the camera. I'll help. I'll grab a light. Or not even a light. I'll grab a C-stand or whatever, or I'll pick up your trash or whatever. I don't really care. But it's just incredible to see everyone work. I've been keeping my eye out on Mitch Hudson, and he made the Promised Land. He's also the second assistant director. And then I've also been keeping an eye out on Dallas, obviously, and the whole crew. I'm just learning, trying to soak up every possible thing they do, because I want to make films that also convict people to be great, to be better than what they think they can be. And that's what stories do. They inspire people. And so that's what I'm trying to learn, and just super grateful. So, all right, till next time, I'm gonna do a little bit more walking, and then I'm gonna probably do some editing or some writing or something, rest a little bit, and then I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll be on day 3 as an extra, as a background for The Chosen. So, till next time, peace.